Everyone is arguing about the ice shooting in Minnesota. Was it an accident? Was it political? You are asking the wrong questions. The real question is, who wrote the operating system that allowed this to happen? The answer is Donald Trump. This isn't just about policy. It's about a Nazi-feed logic audit. Trump has spent years dehumanizing anyone who isn't a lawyer part. When he screams about internal enemies, he's sending a subconscious command to every agent on the street. The person in front of you is not a citizen. They are a glitch in the code. Let's talk about what happened in Minnesota. And no, I don't care about your political team. I don't care if you are screaming about police brutality on the left or law and order on the right. To me, you are both missing the point. You are arguing about the color of the paint while the house is on fire. The ice shooting of that woman, a citizen, I think people are missing the most terrifying part of this. It's not just about whether the agent followed the protocol. It's about who you are in the eyes of the machine. And the spoiler alert, you are a disposable part. I personally feel that we have been lied to. We are told that as citizens, we are the shareholders of the country. But look at what happened to her. She gets shot in her car because of a potential threat. It's like these agents are playing a real-life version of GTA. If you see an NPC moving suspiciously, you just pull the trigger. Why? Because you can always restart the mission. You can always respawn. But this isn't a PlayStation. I have been thinking about this. The system seems to have blurred the line between the screen and the street. To the machine, her life was just a glitch that needed to be cleared. If a citizen dies, the system just updates a spreadsheet. To the system, human life is an operating cost. Maybe you should ask yourself, why does the system value a zero-risk policy over the one-life reality of its own people? Because to the machine, letting one risk slip through is a bug in the code. But a dead woman is just a rounding error. They treat you only life like a cheap GTA save file. Here is where it gets. I want to ask you, who does the system actually fear? Do you think an agent would open fire on a car if they knew child's in the back seat? Of course not. Why? Not because they are better people, but because they are not parts. They are the operators of the system. If you are a regular person, left, right, blue, red, you are just a carbon-based disposable material. But here is the real audit. This is not just about America. I think it's important to realize that the system has no nationality. This logic exists in China, in Europe, in every corner of the world. I'm not here to tell you America is evil or China is noble. I'm not here to praise one or condemn the other. That's for people who still believe in fairy tales. I'm talking about the base layer logic of the world. Whether it's over enforcement in a Minnesota suburb or the cold calculation of a social credit system elsewhere. The protection of the system reason is always more important than individuals' pause. Every government, regardless of its flag, is capable of viewing your life as an acceptable loss for the sake of its own efficiency. The logic of using lethal force for a suspicion is the logic of a broken global algorithm. If the system kills one woman, an entire universe is gone forever. I think this is the automated elegance of power. The belief that system efficiency is more important than your existence. So, what do you think? Are you okay being an NPC that can be replaced tomorrow? The reason I'm telling you this is because I'm done being a part. I'm looking at the world through a different lens. I don't stand on the ground of the law or morality. Those are just software updates. I'm standing on the ground of systemic logic. Don't argue about the shooting. Argue about your status. Stop being disposable citizen and start being a sovereign individual. I'm Shilahara. I don't give you morals. I give you the audit. I gave you a different version.